Moed Katan daf Yud Aleph. The Mishnah says, "Oisin makah legag ulemerpeset ma'ase hedyet avaloi ma'ase umet." There's a tremendous machlokes rishonim how to learn this Mishnah. The Ritva learns that it says in our Mishnah, "Oisin makah legag ulemerpeset," is referring to when it's not a mitzvah of making a makah. And he brings three rayas. First of all, from the fact that the Mishnah says mirpeset, a porch, a balcony, no chiyuv to make a makah. And he says if it would be a situation that there is a mitzvah to make a makah, then you should be able to make a makah kedarko. You shouldn't have to make specifically ma'aseh. And the third raya brings from the fact that Yerushalmi says that the makah you make for a gag is 3 tvachim, and for the peset is 10 tvachim. It says if we're talking about a makah for the mitzvah's makah, then even a gag should need 10 tvachim. So it says HaKorchoch is referring to a situation making a makah for shimur ba'alma, but not for the mitzvah's makah. And therefore, for merpeset, that it's common to use, you need 10 tvachim. However, gag that you don't use so much is enough 3 tvachim. The Bir Halacha brings this Ritva, and he says that the stima of the other Rishonim is mashma, to referring to a makah of the mitzvah's makah. There's many ha'oris in this machlokes Rishonim. Rabbi Yashiv in his oris asks on the Ritva, even though there's no chiyuv makah, nevertheless there should still be a chiyuv to put up a fence in order that there shouldn't be a issa of loisosim dam v'secha. So he says if that's the case, what's the difference? The chiyuv mitzvah of makah and the chiyuv of loisosim dam v'secha. On that, Rabbi Yashiv says the difference is that if there's a mitzvah's makah, the actual putting up the fence is a mitzvah's makah. Over there, the Ritva holds the svara that should be able to make it umen because the actual asiyah, the actual putting up the fence is a mitzvah. However, if it's only to prevent leisasim dam v'secha, it's only a siluk to take away the danger. It's not a mitzvah mitzaratzmai b'chagavno. The Ritva holds you can only make a ma'aseh hedyet, not a ma'aseh umen. The Emek Bracha says the mashmois of the Rambam is not like the Ritva referring to the makah of mitzvah's makah, and he asks if that's the case, it's tzorichian. Then you should be able to make a makah even in a ma'aseh umen, because putting on a makah in a situation when you have a mitzvah put on a makah is a sakana, and to prevent the danger, you should be able to even do a ma'aseh umen like it's mavur, like tzidner mafteach. That's mutter to fix because it's a davar ovud, and it's mutter even do ma'aseh umen. So to answer this kasha, the Emek Bracha says a tremendous yisod in the ged of mitzvah's makah, and he said be'emes is mechaven to the yisod advarim to the Chazon Ish, that he asks it's tzorichian. How could it be that there's a chayvas makah specifically on the gag of a house and not the gag base of knesses and the gag base of medrash and the bayis she'im b'dalid al dalid? All these situations has a sakana the same way on a gag bayis. So the Emek Bracha says that be'emes mitzad the chashash sakana, there is no chiyuv to put up a fence because it's normal when someone goes on a roof, he's careful and he's conscious of the danger of falling off the roof. And that is a chiyuv makah is a kosov and the chayv mechudesh as the Torah is mechadash in the parashas makah. So therefore, specifically because of the mitzvah's makah, there is a heter to make specifically ma'aseh hedyet, not ma'aseh umen, but mitzadach chash sakana be'emes there is no chash sakana the same way on a gag she'im b'dalid al dalid or gag beis knesses there is no chash sakana. And that's mavur, that is only mutter to do ma'aseh hedyet and not a ma'aseh umen, to put up the gag, which according to the Rambam, other Rishonim, is a mitzvah of makah. There are a couple of oris in Achronim. I didn't say for sure it's Nosan that asks that tzorichian, why is it different than that's mavur in Shulchan Aruch Sim Tafish Lamed Zayin, that to build a sukkah on chol hamoed you're allowed to do even a ma'aseh umen because it's a tzorich mitzvah. So why is the mitzvah makah different mitzvah of building a sukkah? So he says it could be that sukkah is more of a tzorich hayoim than mitzvah's makah. And he says another teretz according to what's mavur the Aruch HaShulchan our sugya, that the Aruch HaShulchan learns that we're discussing a makah of the mitzvah makah, and he says that it's choluk that we can make a makah of the mitzvah makah then when it's nifratz kaisel ginosoi or kaisel chatzeroi, it's mesaken the moed over there. It's referring to only a situation where it was not fall on Yontif, it was not fall right before Yontif. They didn't have a chance to put back and mesaken the kaisel before Yontif. However, by a gag, the mesaken the makah because of mitzvah makah, it's mutter even a situation where you could have done before Yontif. Nevertheless, since you mechuyev to rebuild the makah because of mitzvah makah, and chol shov is sakon if you don't put up a makah. Therefore, even when you could have been second before Yontif, you're allowed to build a makah. But he says the reason why you can only do ma'aseh hedi not ma'aseh because it's enough of ma'aseh hedi to mekayim the mitzvah makah. So according to this, he explains that's why it's choluk. Mitzvah makah, mitzvah sukkah, because by a makah it's enough to mekayim mitzvah makah with a ma'aseh hedi. However, by a sukkah you need a ma'aseh. There's another tremendous kasha that the Sharetzian asks in Sibin Tov Kuf Mem Hey. It's mavur that if a Sefer Torah is missing or is achas, he cannot be mesaken the Sefer Torah of chol hamoed. And the Sharetzian asks that Sorchian is mashma even if you own the Sefer Torah and with the tikkun of the Sefer Torah you mekayim the mitzvah of ksiva Sefer Torah, nevertheless it cannot be mesaken in chol hamoed. And yes, Sorchian, why is it different than the fact that you're allowed to write a mezuzah on chol hamoed, or from the fact that you're allowed to mesaken you makah on chol hamoed? In Sefer Shmir Shabbos Kilchos, he brings from Salmon that answer this kasha that it's choluk the mitzvah of mezuzah and the mitzvah of makah from the mitzvah of ksiva Sefer Torah, because the mitzvah of mezuzah and makah you're over kol rega if you're not mekayim the mitzvah. There's a choyiv kol rega on you to put up a makah and to put up a mezuzah al pischa. However, Sefer Torah, although there's a mitzvah of ksiva Sefer Torah, you're not over kol rega, you don't have a kosher Sefer Torah, so therefore there's no heter to mesaken Sefer Torah chol hamoed. He asked, "Does not be mutter because you're over on the sishkam serah b'lacha avla v'ayin sham?" The Chazon Ish that we mentioned before is meirich to prove that the whole chayva of makah is specifically on a gag of a bias. However, merpeset, a porch doesn't have a chiyuv of binyan of makah b'chlal, and he proves from the Ritva now sugya that by merpeset there's no chayvas makah, and he brings another two rayas. The first raya he brings from the fact that a bias she'im dalit or gag beis haknesses doesn't have a chayvas makah. You see, they didn't bias for chayvas makah, and another raya he brings from the fact that the sefri is memayit merpeset from chayvas makah al korch. You see that you need specifically the gag bias for chayvas makah. The Stapler brought in Sefer Even Tzion has a tremendous arichis about this halacha, and he says that he wrote in Sefer Shiur in Deraisa that there is a chiyuv binyan or a makah mideraisa on the merpeset on a porch. And he says afterwards he saw the Chazon Ish is not like that. So he has a tremendous arichas about this halacha. He says that there's a chiyuv to put a makah on a porch because of chash sakana, the same way it's mavur in Shulchan Aruch, that by the sides of a bar there's a chiyuv to put a makah because of chash sakana. And he says that besides for the sakana on top of the porch, there's also a chayvas makah because the porch is like an extension of the roof of those that live on the lower level of the building. But he says it's not mestavet and bechayiv them because they don't have a drusis regel. Only those that live on the second story of the building have a drusis regel. And he's meirich that although it's mavur like that in the Ritva and the Raven, in our sugya that we're discussing, that there's no chiyuv makah on the pasat. However, the Mukha Yosef and the Miri in our sugya is mavur that there is a chiyuv of binyan of a makah on a merpeset, and the Miri is meirich that on a merpeset that it's mishtamish on top of, there is a chiyuv to make a makah, and only a merpeset that you're not mishtamish on, there's no chiyuv to make a makah. And the Miri explains that's mavur in Yerushalmi, that the makah on a gag only needs 3 tvachim and a person needs 10 tvachim. The understanding is because a gag you're not mishtamish so much, so therefore there's no chiyuv to have a makah of 10 tvachim. He says, no, it's even in a situation that you're mechuyev to make a makah of 10 tvachim on top of the gag, but on chol hamoed, since it's not the Yidmei Avodah, you're not mishtamish so much, so therefore it's enough to put a makah of 3 tvachim, and after the moed to mashlim the makah to 10 tvachim. So Al-Koch, you see from the Miri that there is a chiv to make a makah on a repeset, and he says even the Rishonim, the Ritva, the other Rishonim, the argument maybe could be specifically repeset that wasn't normal to mishtamish and to use the repeset. However, the porches we have nowadays that it is common to use, there is a chiv to put a makah. And the Stipler explains that the Chazon Ish proves from Gag Beis HaKnesses and the Gag of a bayis she'ein b'dal that there's no chiv to put a makah. He says, "B'emes you can mechalik a different way." That the reason why bayis she'ein b'dal the gag of Beis HaKnesses is potter is because it's not a gag of a dira. However, a gag of a dira is similar to the side of a boar of a bear, which is a chelik of the rishus, and the bias of the person's chotzer is part of his rishus. So therefore, the same way the gag of a bias is chayiv, the side of a boar and a bear is chayiv. And he says, but he found similar to this in the Yereim that asked the kasha, and he says that the reason why the side of a boar and a bear is chayiv is of the chotz the yesh by durin mashein kein a gag of a Beis HaKnesses doesn't have durance, therefore you pot. But the Stipler says that the Maisa, he wants to ask the Chazon Ish to pass on the Maisa of Ayin Shah.